Well, I suppose I should apologize for interrupting. But it seems to me you could find a more private place for your little tryst.
Chris, I didn't plan this.
I could care less. I understand you conned Mrs. Gurney into letting Bobby come over.
I didn't con her. Donna got
Oh,
him.
come on. We both know you put her up to it. Now, what are you trying to do? Kidnap my son?
Jenny?
Hi, Jess.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. Why?
I was a little worried when I didn't see you in class today.
Oh, Jesse, I was at the hospital this morning.
The hospital? What for?
Greg's mom OD'd on tranquilizers last night.
You lying? She dead?
No, she's not dead. She's gonna be all right, but I feel like it was my fault. I'm telling
Your
you.
fault?
Yes.
Ow, why? Your fault. Come on.
I told you how upset she was about everything. Liza Colby blames me for it, too.
Well, Joe, right on time. Lunch is almost ready.
Good. Smells like lentil soup, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Finally got around to making it.
Is Ruth home yet? She's coming home for lunch, isn't she?
No, she's been here and gone. Remember, she was taking Joey for his dental checkup.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right.
Honey, do you remember when Tad was little? How he used to like to go and see Dr. Stedman because he had all those cute toys for the children. Remember?
Yeah. You know, I wonder why he hasn't gotten in contact with us since then.
Well, honey, he said in his card that he was moving on and we shouldn't try to trace him.
Oh, but you know, it was 1 month ago. He must have landed in someplace by now, huh?
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that he'd try to get in touch with us.
Why do you suppose there must have been some reason why he wrote the card to us?
Oh, poor Ruth. She was so hopeful that the Las Vegas police would find him and talk him into coming back home.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well. At least we know he's all right. Or he was when he wrote the card.
All right, quit pushing, will you? Forward, wise guy. You got yourself a roomie, kid.
Kid is right. What's your name, boy?
What's it to you?
Oh, I just like to know who I'm bunking with. You can call me Butch.
Butch?
Yeah, that's right. What do I call you?
Tad.
Tad, huh? Well, Tad, boy. What's a good-looking kid like you doing in a dump like this?
Liza Colby. What's she got to do with this?
Jesse, she's right this time. It's because of me Mrs. Nelson took those pills.
Oh, be serious.
I'm telling you.
That's a lie, Jenny. You had nothing to do with this.
I told you yesterday how upset Mrs. Nelson was with me when she was trying to talk me out of marrying Greg. Remember?
So? That don't mean nothing.
So, after that, Greg found out, and he went off on his mom. He did. You know, just... Maybe I should just play it safe and call off the engagement like she was.
Oh, wait a minute, Jenny. Come on,
I
come
mean
on.
it.
No. You can't let this lady work you like this. No, you and Greg, you're meant for each other, right? Just like me and Angie. Sooner or later, she's gonna have to realize that and accept it.
Jesse, she is never going to accept
Sure
me.
she will. Listen, right now, she's just a little mixed up, you know, lonely old lady that's afraid of losing her only son. You know, as soon as y'all get married, it's gonna be okay. She'll be all right.
I know, Jesse.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, you know how much I love Greg, but
Yeah, without a doubt.
I saw his face. And When he heard about his mom, what happened, he said if she didn't pull through, he'd never forgive himself.
Okay, but she pulled through, right? So everything is chilly, Jenny.
No,
Come on.
It's not chilly, Jess. She's in the hospital. Everything's awful.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should talk to Dr. Martin. You know, he'll level with you if he thinks that she's going to go off the deep end again.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
How are you?
I'm okay. What have you got there?
Oh, just a little something to cheer up your room. How about if I put it over here?
Yes, where I can see it. Oh, that's so sweet of you.
You're a terrific mom. And you're looking so much better, too.
Oh, I feel better.
Yeah?
No classes this afternoon?
Well, I just finished with one, and I had a little break, so I thought I'd come by and keep you company for a while.
Oh, great. It's good of you to spend so much time with me.
Well, I want to.
I thought perhaps Liza would come and see me. At least call.
She was here this morning.
Oh, why didn't she come in?
I told her not to bother you.
Meg, why? I would like to see her.
She was, Mom, she was out there giving Jenny a hard time, and I didn't want her in here upsetting you, too.
She wouldn't upset me, Greg. Liza's my friend.
She's a troublemaker.
Greg, Liza saved my life.
And I am very, very grateful to her for that, Mom, but I didn't want her in here bad-mouthing Jenny to you.
What did she say to Jenny?
It really doesn't matter. I just didn't want her around, Mom.
Greg, if Liza and Alfred hadn't found me, I wouldn't have survived.
Yeah, I know, Mom, but...
Greg, I just don't think that you had any right to send her away like that. I owe so much to her for what she did for me last night. I would like you to go and tell her that for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go see her, Mom.
Whatever you think, Liza is a true and loyal friend.
So what you in here for, Sonny?
Look, I don't like being called that.
Well, you better get used to it in here.
Bull.
You know something? In all the slammers that I've been in and out of this state, you're about the prettiest boy I'd ever seen in one of these stink holes.
Do me a favor, save it for the Marines, all right?
Butch is the name.
Yeah, you said that.
Well, I just figured we should get acquainted since we're going to be spending so much time together.
Oh, no, we're not. I'm not going to be here that long.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Look, I know I'm going to regret asking this, but, just exactly what are you in here for?
Assault battery.
I don't know why that doesn't surprise me. So, who'd you beat up?
A young punk kid down in the docks. Try to get smart with me.
Smart? What does that mean? He was busting on you?
He would let me buy him a friendly drink so I had to teach him a lesson.
So, what happened to him?
I was in the hospital. Busted nose, ruptured gut.
That make you proud?
You wouldn't want nothing like that happening to you, would you now?
Why should it?
Oh, no reason. Just as long as we can be friends.
I'm not in here looking for friends.
Hey, look, Sonny boy. You might be in here a lot longer than you think.
Do me a favor, just knock it off, all right?
You know, you're starting to sound like that young punk kid that I had to wipe up.
Look! I don't know you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I told you once, don't call me that. I'm not interested in your kind of friendship.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm just gonna have to change your mind.
No! Guard! Guard, get in here!
Cliff, that's ridiculous. Now, he's my son, too.
You're not fit to be around him.
Wait a minute, Cliff. I think you've said about enough.
I think you better stay out of this.
Steve, would you please just leave us alone?
Don't bother. Tell me where my son is and I'll get out of your way.
Cliff, we have to talk.
I have nothing to say to you.
I have something to say to you.
Nina, look, why don't you just leave it alone?
Could you please just leave us alone? It's very important.
All right, I'll be in the library.
I told you I don't want you near my son.
Cliff, would you please just listen to me?
To what? More lies about how much you love him?
I love Bobby.
You don't give a damn about him, and you never did.
Look, I just want to be able to spend a little bit of time with him when you're in the hospital.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to sneak around behind my back and have Donna do more of your dirty work? Is that it?
I didn't ask her to do that. She surprised me.
Yeah, I'm sure it was some surprise.
Mrs. Gurney doesn't know that I'm in town. She thinks I'm on a business trip. I didn't
well,
want
she's
her to
going to know
find
it
out.
now. I promise you that. She's going to know now.
How can you be so vindictive?
You can say that to me. After everything you've done to me.
All right. All right, but Bobby doesn't need me.
No, Bobby doesn't need you.
If you would just listen to Mrs. Gurney. Now, she's been telling Donna that Bobby's been calling for me. He needs me. Now, I don't see how he can begrudge just a little bit of time.
Because your time is so precious with your son, you should have been with him right now instead of closeted in here with your lover.
Steve came here on a business matter.
Yeah, some business. I walk in, I find the two of you with your arms around each other. Now, I know where your priorities lie, Nina, only I'm not going to have my son exposed to them much longer.
Cliff, don't
I want a
say that.
divorce from you, and I am going to get Bobby as custody.
You cannot do that.
You watch me. Just watch me. I'm going to fly to the Caribbean as soon as I get some time, and I'm going to get a divorce, and this is going to be all over with.
You will get my son over my dead body, believe me. What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for Nina.
What for?
This is a business matter, Mrs. Murdoch.
Business. Does Nina know you're here?
She's having a private meeting with Cliff in the office.
Uh-huh. You have no right in this house anymore, you know that.
Why not?
So I'm asking you to leave.
Mrs. Murdoch, I said this is a business...
I said out! I want you out of this house.
What is the matter with you, anyway?
You know very well what's the... You filthy, rotten pig. You had to sleep with my daughter, then you had to seduce my granddaughter as well.
You've got it all wrong,
No,
Mrs.
I
Murdoch.
haven't. I have got it all right. You are an abomination, preying on the sweet innocence of that child.
I happen to be in love with your granddaughter.
In love. Only I know what you mean by that word, don't I? By the way, did you ever tell Nina that you had that little fling with her mother?
That was a long time ago. And that was something that was over before it ever began.
Why? Because Daisy's single. It's not any fun unless you can break up a marriage. Is that it?
I never intended to break up Nina's marriage.
Well, what on earth did you think was going to happen? Can you think of anything besides yourself? Maybe if Nina knew that you had bedded down her mother, she might have...
There is no purpose in telling her that, and...
Don't you tell me what I can say to my granddaughter.
That'll only hurt her, and you know it.
Wonderful, wonderful, just as if you cared. I mean, after what you did to her.
I didn't do anything to her that she didn't want me to do to her.
Oh, how gallant. Put the blame on her, hmm? She should have resisted your charms. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Jacoby, you have all the charm of a cobra. Now get out of this house.
Well, let me tell you, Mrs. Murdoch. I still work for Mr. Cortland, remember? And I have just as much right in this house as
You have no right.
Oh, yes, I have.
Get out of this house. Get off the grounds before I sick the Dobermans on you.
Well, I see where Daisy's temper comes from.
Out. Out of this house. I mean now.
All right. I don't want you to have a heart attack. But I'll tell you one thing. I will see Nina later on, whether you like it or whether you don't.
Filth.
I won't give you a divorce.
I don't need your consent.
Yes, you do. You need my signature on a power of attorney.
Now, it seems to me you'd want to get out of this marriage, Nina, so you'd have a lot more time for your lover.
I don't love him. I love you. And no matter what's happened between us, I think that someday you'll realize that.
Don't count on it.
Cliff, I made a terrible mistake. And I just wish that you forgive me. I wish that you'd give me another
Nina,
chance.
don't you see there's no way I could ever live with you again? You have killed whatever love I ever had for you.
Well, I won't give you a divorce.
Then I'll sue you on the grounds of adultery.
And I'll fight it.
On what grounds? You're guilty.
But you'd have to prove it.
Not hard. Just subpoena you or Jacoby. You wouldn't dare, at least I don't think you'd lie under oath.
You would be that cruel?
I want a divorce, Nina. How I get it is up to you.
You really hate me, don't you?
No, I don't hate you. I don't care enough about you to hate you. I just want you out of my life once and for all.
Guard! Guard, get in here! Shut up, Guard! No, you shut up! Guard! Guard!
Now, what's the trouble here?
I'll tell you what's the trouble. I want out of here. I want out of here now. Calling here gives me the creeps.
Can't pick your cellmates, kid.
Well, you can put me in another cell, can't you?
What are you doing to him, Butch?
Ain't doing nothing. I mean, the kid's a little crybaby.
Is that right, Martin?
Look, I know my rights, and I am not safe in here with this lowlife.
Oh, what'd he do? He threaten you or something?
Threaten me. The guy is hitting on me.
Hitting on you?
Yeah!
Hey, the kid's got a screw loose. I was just trying to be friendly.
You knock it off, wise guy.
Sure. Anything you want.
No, wait a minute. I'm telling you, you just can't leave me in here with him.
Sorry, Martin. This is the only cell I got left. Everything else is full up.
Well, switch me with someone.
I can't do that. This is where you're assigned, and this is where you're going to stay until your hearing comes up.
When's that?
Next week sometime.
Next week?
Look, we got a lot of guys in here ahead of you.
Look, you don't understand. This guy's been shaving since he was in the 2nd grade. You keep me in here till next week, you'll have to take me to court in a bucket.
I'm afraid you got no choice, kid.
Yes, I do.
What?
Look, I'm guaranteed one phone call, right?
Yeah, so?
So, I didn't make it before. I want to make it now.
Cliff, wait. Cliff!
Murdoch, where's my son?
Up in the nursery with
Thank
Donna.
you.
And
I'll get him.
I'll get him.
Why is he doing this to us?
Doing what? I don't know.
He's come here to snatch my son away from me.
Is that what he's
Yes, he said that I've kidnapped him.
Nina, honey.
Oh, why did you show him in there? You knew that I was in there with Steve. You knew that that would start him off again.
I didn't.
Oh, then who did?
Donna did, honey.
Why would she be so... Oh, no.
That's right. Donna doesn't know about you and Steve.
Myra, this is a terrible mess. I can't talk to him. I can't get through him.
Go home, all right? Where's his coat?
I'll get out.
I got it.
I'll put it on him.
I got it. Here we go. You want to put your coat on?
Sweetheart, did you have a nice time playing with John's toys?
Come on, little help. Come on through. Come on through.
Here, let me do it. I do it
I've
all.
got it, thanks. Here you go. Atta boy.
Have a nice time playing with little John's toys, huh?
There you go.
Cliff, can I at least see him when you're at the
No,
hospital?
you cannot.
Cliff, you don't mean that.
Mrs. Murdoch, I am in charge of my son right now. Now, I mean it. I'm giving Mrs. Gurney strict orders. I don't want you in that house.
Cliff, that's not fair.
Nina, I don't want you near my son, all right?
But he's my son, too.
Nina, it's your bed. You lie in it, okay?
But at least let me say goodbye to him, okay?
Okay.
Sweetheart, bye.
There we go.
Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Don't forget that. Bobby, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you.
It'll work out, honey. It'll work out somehow, you'll see.
I won't be staying that long.
Well, how's your mother?
Much better, thank you.
I'm glad. Won't she even sit down?
Liza, I just wanted to apologize to you for asking you to leave the hospital this morning.
That's okay. I mean, I know what an emotional time this is for you.
And my mom wanted me to thank you for getting her to the hospital as soon as you did. That's probably what saved her life.
Well, I'm just glad that Alfred and I happened to be there.
Why did you stop by, Liza?
Well, you know how close you and your mother and I are. I just wanted to talk to her.
Well, it must have been awfully important for you to leave the steam pit and drag Alfred all the way over there at that time of night.
It was important to me.
Yeah?
Look, I just found out that you and Jenny were planning on getting married in November as soon as she turned 18.
And so you had to run over and tell my mother this?
I thought it was something that she might like to know.
Why? So the two of you could get together and think up something new to sabotage our plans?
No, of course not. Why would you think that?
Well, why else would you go running over to my mother's house at midnight, Liza? I mean, you won't stop at anything to break Jenny and me up, will you?
Greg, that's not true.
Oh, it's true, all right. You know what I don't understand, Liza, is why you just don't give up. I mean, you should know by now that nothing can come between Jenny and me.
Okay, all right. Maybe subconsciously I thought that your mother could stop it, but it was only in your best interest, Gregory.
Oh, please, I am so sick of hearing that.
Listen. What happened last night proves beyond a doubt that your own mother cannot even handle the fact that Jenny and you are going to be married.
My mother was not attempting what you're implying, Liza. It was an accident.
Well, of course she's going to tell you that. 40 pills? I mean, do you honestly believe in your heart that could be considered an accident?
Just shut up, Liza.
Listen, it was lucky that Alfred and I happened to stop by. Maybe she's not going to be so lucky next time.
There's not going to be a next time.
Well, I hope not. But if you really care for your mother, if you really love her, you'll call off this engagement before something worse happens.
Jenny, how nice
Hi.
to see you.
How are you?
You come in, dear.
Okay.
Oh, no school today?
Well, yes, yeah. I'm just on my lunch hour, and I just was wondering if I could see Dr. Martin just for a minute.
Well, honey, he's not here.
He's not?
No.
I called the hospital, and they said he was coming home for lunch. No?
Well, he did, but you just missed him by a few minutes. He's gone back to the office, honey.
You're kidding. Well, maybe I could catch him over there, I guess.
Well, I'm sure you can.
Oh, good. Well, do you mind if I run now? Because I don't have much time, so if you'll excuse me.
All right,
I'll
dear.
talk to you later.
There's my phone
Okay.
anyway. All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye-bye, dear.
Bye.
Hello. Dr. Martin's residence.
Hi, Gran. How you doing?
Charlie?
No, Gran. It's Tad.
Tad? Tad? Oh.
A long time no see, huh?
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Honey, I can't believe this. Is it really you?
Yeah, Gran, it's really me. How are you?
Well, honey, I'm fine. Oh, Ted, it's so good to hear your voice. Where are you, dear? Where have you been?
Oh, around, here and there.
Well, we were just so excited when we got your card, and then we were so worried when we didn't hear from you again.
Yeah, well, like I said in the card, Gran, I was moving on from there.
I know. We contacted the Las Vegas police and asked them to try and locate you, but I guess you'd already left.
Yeah, right. Well, as a matter of fact, Gran, I was on my way home.
Home? Where are you? Anywhere near here?
Oh, I'm real close, Gran. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm in Sea City.
Sea City?
Uh-huh.
Well, you just get on a bus right now and you come home. Oh, Ted, we've looked forward to this day so.
Oh, I have too, Gran. Really, I have. But see, honey, it's a bit more complex than that. See,
What?
I can't come home right now.
Why, you're not ill.
No, I'm okay. It's just that, well, Gran, I'm in jail down here.
In jail? Why? What happened?
No, don't, relax. It's nothing I did. It's a false arrest. See, they're charging me with stealing a bunch of casino chips, but I didn't do it.
Well, then they certainly can't hold you.
Yeah, I know, but you see, they got me railroaded because I haven't got any money. Look, Gran.
Yeah?
I need your help. See, I'm sorry, but I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. I just can't think of any other way. See, this place is really terrible. I just want to get out of here and come home.
Well, of course you do. We'll come down and get you right away.
No, see, that's the thing. I think you're going to have to set my bail.
Well, honey, that's no problem. I'll get in touch with your father right away, and you'll be out of there before you know it.
Oh, that's great. You're the greatest, Gran. I knew I could count on you. I really appreciate it. I really do.
Sweetheart, we're your family. Oh, Ted, it'll be so good to have you home again.
You have no idea. So you think you can work something out?
Why, of course, I know we can. Now, you just sit tight, and we'll see you very soon.
Oh, I can't wait. Gran, thanks for everything.
God bless you, son.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Thank God she was home.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, oh, this is so exciting. Oh, where's my purse? Where's my purse? Oh, there it is, there it is. Oh.
Dr. Martin, I don't want you to think I'm being nosy or anything. It's just, you know, since Greg and I are engaged now, I feel like I'm involved.
Yes, I understand, Jenny.
Well, I was wondering, I know what happened to Mrs. Nelson was an accident. But do you think there's any chance that this could happen again?
An overdose?
Yeah, because she's so upset about Greg and me.
You think that's why she did it?
Well, I know that Greg had a real bad fight with her about our getting married.
Yes, he told me. He feels responsible for what happened.
So do I, Dr. Martin. And I don't want to cause her any more pain.
Jenny, it isn't you. And it's not Greg. Simply the circumstance of a woman alone who's afraid to let her last little one leave the nest.
Well, I know, but it's also me. She doesn't think I'm the right kind of girl for her son.
I don't think any girl would be passing muster with Enid Nelson right now.
I think Liza Colby would.
But Greg doesn't love Liza Colby. Greg loves you.
I know, and I love him too, and I don't want to bring any more trouble down on him either. I just can't.
And you can't sacrifice your happiness and Greg's happiness merely trying to please his mother.
Well, do you think something like this could happen again?
Now, I'm going to talk to you now, but this is going to be strictly between the two of us.
Okay. I won't say anything.
Okay. Now, Enid Nelson very much needs help. I'm going to insist that she start psychotherapy as soon as she's physically able.
You think she will?
Well, she can't go on this way taking pills to help face her problems. For one thing, neither I nor any other doctor of any repute is going to prescribe for her.
Well, then, does that mean do you think it's all right that Greg and I go ahead with our plans?
Not only that, I think it would be very wrong of you to cancel them.
It's not, I don't want to cancel them, Dr. Martin. It was just...
I understand. Jenny, I really don't think that Enid deliberately did what she did. And I don't think she would either. Believe me, she really is a very responsible woman, very down to earth. I think what she needs is the understanding that therapy is going to bring. It'll help her realize what she's been doing and help her face this fear. She'll make an adjustment.
You really think so?
Yes, I really think so. When she leaves here, she's going to be completely detoxified. And I very much would be surprised if we saw a repeat of this unfortunate incident.
Oh, that's good. I mean, thanks, Dr. Martin, because you've made me feel a lot better about this.
Joe,
Good.
Oh, Jenny, I'm so glad you're here.
What?
I have got the most marvelous news.
Well, what is it?
Dad called, and he's going to come home.
All right, Paul. Yep, you bet. I'll get right on it. Thanks. Bye-bye.
He can't get away?
Well, no, he can't. He's involved in one of these congressional hearings, but he told me what to do.
What?
He said it's not necessary for him to be present there. I should go down and pay the bail, which really shouldn't be much in this case.
And then Tad will be released?
I would think so. I think he'll be able to stay home until this hearing comes
Oh,
up.
that's great. So then maybe we'll see him today, huh?
Yeah, tonight anyway. I mean, who knows? With luck, he may be home for dinner.
Oh, I will cook that boy the most marvelous dinner. Oh, isn't this wonderful, Joe?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Oh.
Answer to our prayers, huh?
Yeah, well, it's an answer to my prayer. You know how long it's been since I've seen my brother?
Oh, honey, it'll be such a wonderful reunion.
I know.
Does Ruth know?
No, she's still at the dentist. I didn't take time out to call, honey. I just rushed over here.
Dr. Martin, when do you think you'll go to Sea City?
Well, I think I'll be able to clear my appointment schedule, and then I'll leave right immediately.
Can I go with you?
Yep.
Well,
oh, good.
Honey, I'm going to.
You can go, too. We'll all go there. We'll have a royal reception.
Good. I wonder if Tad will even know me.
I wonder if we're going to know him. After all, what is he? He's 19.
19, right.
Of course we'll know him. Can't forget that sweet smile and that dear, sensitive face.
Wait till Mama hears. She's going to be so excited.
Oh, do you want to call her?
No. You won't believe it. She's in Sea City at a convention.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll stop by and see her after we pick Tad up.
Okay.
Come on, Joe, let's go. That boy's...
I have to clear this with Charles.
But he's frantic to get out of that place.
So who'd you call, Tad boy?
Mayor?
Oh, yeah. You send his private limo down here for you?
That's right. I'll be out of here before you know it.
Bull. Who's your connection?
If you must know, call my family.
Your family?
That's right. They're probably halfway here by now.
Yeah, from where?
Up near Center City.
Your folks got that kind of bread?
What kind of bread is that?
For bail, dummy. You just don't walk out of here.
Yeah, they got it. They're loaded.
You're lying.
Stick around.
If you got such rich folks, how come you're so broke that you had to rip off some poor old lady in one of those casinos?
It's a hobby.
What the hell it is. You're probably one of those runaways.
Give that man a banana.
I knew it. And your folks are probably on welfare.
That's where you're wrong. They have got it made. I was just too stupid to realize how good I had it.
And they're just going to welcome you back with open arms?
That's right. I practically had my poor old grand ballin' on the phone.
Bull. They're probably glad they got rid of you.
Nope. No, I got a feeling they're going to treat me like a king when I get home.
Yeah, you think.
I know. I'm moving back to Easy Street, Bushy boy. This time I'm going to stick around for a while. No more crummy dumps like this with lowlife like you running around in it.
What'd you call me?
You heard me, man. I can't wait to get out of this.
Say it to my face, kiddo.
Come on, Butch. Lay off.
You're the one I'm going to knock off, punk. You ain't going to live long enough to see no Easy Street.
Is Bobby all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Just want to put him down for a nap.
Good. Mrs. Gurney's not here.
No, she went out shopping.
Well, then we can speak freely.
Look, if Nina sent you here, it's really a waste of time, okay?
Nina didn't send me, Cliff. I'm here on my own.
Okay, what's it all about?
Cliff, I know that you are as unhappy as Nina is about all this.
Oh, she didn't seem too unhappy to me.
She's miserable.
She has what she wants.
She does not have what she wants.
Come on, Mrs. Murdoch. She'd still be living with me and sleeping with Steve if she hadn't been found out.
But it is you she loves, Cliff. You and that little boy upstairs.
Mrs. Murdoch, when I walked into Steve's office, I found her in his arms. Does that say anything to you?
I don't know what it says to me. I know that Nina said to me that she wants nothing more to do with him.
Fine. I want nothing more to do with her.
You can't mean that. Cliff? Not after the kind of love you two shared.
Oh, I loved her all right. More than any man has ever loved a woman.
You're not going to stop loving her. So why don't you just find it in your heart to forgive her?
Because I can't understand how she could possibly do this to us.
I don't think Nina can understand that.
So that excuses her?
Oh, no, there's no excuse. Cliff, I know my granddaughter. I raised her from a little girl. I know that underneath, basically, she is an honorable person. She is a good person.
Then why? Why did she do this?
I don't know why. But I do know that we can all ask that question about one thing or another in our lives, can't we? Does that mean we're to be punished forever
Look,
for our
I don't want to
mistakes?
just punish her. I don't. I've made my share of mistakes, too, but I would
Yes,
never...
you have. And Nina has. And you forgave each other. And your love stayed constant. Why do you want to destroy it now?
You think I want it this way? I failed. I couldn't keep her happy, and I don't know why.
It doesn't matter why. It matters now. What you do with your lives now. Cliff, a quickie divorce, that is no answer.
I want out. Don't you see? Every time I think of Nina, every time I think of her, I'm going to think of her being in bed with another man.
Just give her another chance. Cliff, she was so young when you married. She had such an unrealistic picture of marriage. She was so inexperienced.
No, I've heard this argument. I have. How she never had a chance to sow her wild oats, how she never had another man before me, how Steve came on to her and she couldn't resist it. I've heard this.
All right. That's no excuse, but maybe it is a kind of an explanation.
I don't trust her love. I don't. Her actions speak louder than words.
And it's your pride that's speaking now. Cliff, for heaven's sake, don't let your pride back you into a corner that you'll regret for the rest of your life.
Just look at me. Does this look like pride? Does this look like pride to you? I have failed. I couldn't keep my wife happy. She wouldn't have turned to anyone else if I could. And now I know I could never keep her happy.
For her sake, for your sake, please, just give her another chance.
Listen to me. Look at me. Listen to me. No matter what you say, no matter what Nina says, this is how I feel. My marriage is over.
I just can't believe that this is happening to me.
Nina, listen. Your marriage could not have been that strong. Or you would have still been together.
Well, how can you say that? I loved Cliff. I still love him.
Yes, but obviously, Cliff doesn't feel the same way about you anymore.
Because I killed his love. I am such a fool. My marriage is over, and I feel so cheap.
Don't. Nina, don't do that to yourself.
If you could have seen the look in his eyes. He hates me. He's never looked at me like that before.
Yeah, but don't you understand? His pride is hurt.
He is hurt. And I'm to blame for that. And I don't think I'm worthy of his love, and I'm not worthy of being Bobby's mother. I know that.
Don't torture yourself like that.
How could I let this happen? We were so happy. And we had such a wonderful future ahead of us.
Now, Nina, stop it and listen to me for just a minute. If your marriage really is over, then the best thing to do is break it off clean. Let Cliff get a divorce. And you and I can be together.
No, it wouldn't work.
Why?
Because I've already hurt two innocent people.
Look, I know. I know how you feel, and I know that you're suffering, but I want to help you.
I know. I know you do, and I appreciate
Oh,
that.
damn the appreciation, Nina. I don't want that. I want you. I want you, Nina.
Steve, what am I going to do? Now, everybody knows about us.
Donna doesn't know.
No, but she'll know soon, and then the servants will know why my husband threw me out.
They don't have to know.
This place. My father's always hovering over me, and Myra, Monique, they're lurking over me. It's like a glass cage.
Okay, then who is to say that you have to stay here?
What do I do? I mean, do I get another apartment? I can't bear that. I've never lived alone before.
Then come and live with me.
What?
Look, I know it's not a mansion. I mean, it's comfortable. It's mine.
No, I couldn't do that.
Why? You said that you loved me once.
Steve, yes.
And you know how much I love you.
Steve.
Oh, Nina. Nina, come and stay with me. Please. Let me take care of you. Please.
Tomorrow, Stacy swings with the singles as a decoy to catch a killer. And her first assignment may be her last on T.J. Hooker. Then a shy genius takes explosive action to win a woman by planting a bomb on the Love Boat. After, an actress fears that the evil soap opera character she portrays will force her to kill her husband on Fantasy Island. Katrina is trapped in crime, and Jenny has the power to convict her. Watch One Life to Live following an ABC News brief next.